figure out where I'm
You can like
supposed
have
to
campfires and
actually-
stuff.
No.
Oh, you taking PCs and gaming? What are you doing?
No, we're just
Just-
gonna hang there. We can swim, we can go to sauna, we can drink alcohol.
But what are you going to do at the
That's about
nights when you're bored?
We're gonna drink some alcohol, go to sauna and swim.
I think you were going to
Alcohol,
have gay bum. But what are you going to do at the
That's about
nights?
Yeah.
That's why you're going to go in the sauna to loosen up first.
Mhm.
Everybody ready up.
Cat, here's the link.
I didn't mean it, by the way. I don't think I really meant it.
This guy just... Oh my fucking gosh, that is sick. This guy just bypassed someone with a fucking grass suit and got killed by a machete. Oh, fucking hell, that was...
La la la
John?
la
I
la.
know,
Yeah?
Cat. Cat. Cat.
Yeah.
I gave a link.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How the fuck should I know?
Are you ready? Or...
Everybody needs to ready up.
So can you customize your character or what?
You can.
But...
But it costs. You don't get that much good stuff. And then you have to buy crates with real money. But you do get credits in game when you're playing to buy crates with as well. But it's only cosmetics.
They actually affect you because if you wear a white shirt, there's so far better.
Yeah, it does affect you, but I've already found a whole load. I've already got a whole set of khaki clothes, and you have look. You won't really find much better. You're not going to get much more unless you get a ghillie suit. You're not going to be more
Hello, guys.
camouflaged than you are right now.
Again, the goddamn terrorists.
The best thing to do, Vency, is what I've done. Look what I've done. I've made it so my shape is broken up as much as possible. So I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt and different colour top and trousers. The more your shape is broken up, the less likely you are to be seen.
So these are all your enemies?
Yep. But we're just in the lobby now, waiting for everyone to join.
Now we're in the air.
Why is he shooting with this weapon?
Okay, Heifer, do we go to the military base for a couple of games?
Yeah, sure.
Should we go to one of the buildings, or do we go to the hardcore bit?
No, we're gonna go there.
Okay, we're gonna go there. Everybody hold on to your buttholes.
You cannot hold the weapon does not exist, like holes are
Wait,
just,
does
you know, air.
and keep the weapon or...
You get nothing.
It's just for like, so you can like play with the weapon.
Move around.
I dropped my shoes, and I'm gonna grab my shoes again before hitting the ground. Do you think it... Yeah, it must drop your shoes. We're probably gonna die. We're jumping into like the most hectic place in the game. Just for a couple of games to warm up.
Or we're gonna win
And then that would have warmed up still. Please give me a gun. Give me a
I'm
gun.
gonna go in the same house as you. There's
Is it-
one next to you,
Yep,
John.
yep.
He went down.
Yeah, everybody saw how many people. It's only got a gun already.
No, yeah, run away, Vency.
I'm stuck.
Watch out.
The LODs haven't loaded in. I can't do anything. Apparently I'm dead, and the LODs haven't even loaded. I can't see anyone or anything.
Vency's dead.
Ah, he knocked me out. I'm dead. Okay, that's how this goes. That's how this game goes, by the way.
So I couldn't even go inside the house, and I didn't see any player models.
So you
because the
find
LODs
shit
didn't
like
load.
suppressor but no weapon.
Yeah, sometimes. We're both dead now, so Vincent's gotta go Rambo, because we're out of the game for good. But don't do that, Vincey. He's just there. Go and kill him. Reload. You got this. You got this, Vincey.
Yeah, I got 8 times scope.
No, you haven't. You're dead. Oh, good job. Get his gun straight away, because his teammate's coming. You haven't got guns. You've got no health. You're dead. Too long.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's play again.
I got a kill! I got a kill now. I got a kill now.
You're gonna rage a lot in this game, Pat, because sometimes you will play for like 15-20 minutes, not see anybody, and then somebody will just snipe you from a mile away, and that'll be it. You go back, go and start. Yep, go and start again. Like that will happen.
They say they want a minimum requirement of 6 gigs of RAM and a GTX 660 with 2 gigs. Do you think GTX 760
Yeah,
is enough?
that's the next one. That's the next gen of the 660. So yeah, got to do it.
I have a 960 and it's okay, I guess. I can stream, so I guess it works fine.
Yeah, it isn't the best performing game though. You're not going to get 60 FPS everywhere all the time,
Even on low?
even on the
That's shit.
Yeah,
like.
you know cover plates? With distillation?
Hey, don't compare this to that, Betsy. I've got better performance than that already. And
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. They had a bad setup of this. Of that, I mean.
oh, yeah. Military base again, guys. This time we do better.
I do always better.
Yes, Henry. Did your meeting go good? Did nobody get fired?
Yeah, it went well. Took way too long because some stuff wasn't finished. It was supposed to be finished already. So we took the time to make everything good.
This is gonna be pretty crazy. Are you guys all ready? Okay, guys, new rules. As soon as at this first bit, as soon as you get a gun, run straight to meet up with another player, one of your team. As soon as you get a gun. There's no messing.
Last game we didn't find shit, so.
Yeah, I know last game.
Well, I
wasn't
didn't
trying.
see anything in the last game. Now I see that
I'm
building.
thinking about if it's worth it. Like,
Why don't you try and Steam share it from a friend or something?
There's one guy right next to me.
To what?
I got SKS. I'm coming to you.
To what, John?
Team share.
Yeah, you could.
What is Steam Share?
You could, if you've got a friend who trusts you enough, you can take their account and then you can borrow their games.
Okay.
So basically,
Betsy, come to me and
use
have a-
it-
That's me.
so
Betsy.
just basically taking the account of a friend of.
Yeah. No. There's
They're
like a
giving
setup.
access to their
Betsy,
library.
come in here. Come inside. Come back. Come here. Betsy, come back. Come back, Betsy. Please come back. You're a dumbass.
Yeah,
Ah,
someone
okay,
calls my
so
phone.
I know no one who.
Get
Go
in,
inside.
get in.
Hefe, what are you doing? We've only got shotguns, I think.
I have M16. Oh, I see one. East 105, 200 meters, Colonel. He could see your back.
Okay?
He could
No,
still
I
see your
don't.
back. Thank you.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna loot and try to keep our house safe.
I need a scope.
You have an SKS, right?
The SKS
Yeah.
sniper rifle.
I have an S12K shotgun.
No, SKS is a marksman rifle,
Yeah.
Okay.
not a sniper rifle.
Someone's
Someone's
Is that someone
outside.
running
Behind
outside?
you, Bill.
Yep, going to the door on the left. Colonel, come into you.
Go.
Come into that door.
You move, Nancy. I got shot. I think it was bad teammate.
Yeah, it was in the window. He was in the window.
Don't go out that door. Don't go out that two. There's two.
He's watching from the windows. Watch out. Oh, you guys are running like headless chickens.
Oh my god, there's somebody!
I hit him 6 times. There's
Yeah, we're all
2.
dead. You have to. Let's see, shoot the shit out of him. They all had rifles and stuff.
Ah, that was so bad. I mean,
So Vince's dead.
you.
Yeah, I
You-
knew they were at the window, Heifer, but they were also at the door, and I was just trying to get away from the door.
Yeah, but that
I'm
kind
really
of
thinking
fucked up
about
everything.
$30 is not a waste on that.
All the running and whatever. Couldn't get clear line of sight anywhere. Or...
Yeah, that was a bad round.
Does Steam refund if the game isn't appealing to someone?
If you have
Have you-
if you played less than 4 hours, you can refund it.
I think it's 1 hour, isn't it?
No, 4 hours.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you can play for like 3.5 hours, and if you don't like it, get your money back.
Because $30 is not less for a game.
It's the normal price for a game, dude. It's like on the cheap end. I paid like £50 for Battlefield 1.
Yeah, and see how much we're playing Battlefield 1.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not playing that at all.
Yeah, I'm like, that was my worst decision ever.
Well, we should play it some more then, and make it not such a bad decision.
Wait, can I pay with PayPal? Do you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Steam you can pay with PayPal.
Okay, convinced.
It's like an 8 gig game though. It's going to be a while to download.
8 gig?
I think so, or 9. Let's not go to school. Let's go to here.
Prison? Oh, okay.
It's too early to go to school.
Yeah, like a mean standard.
Yeah. School holidays. Dun 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 da da da. Ba da ba dum bum ba dum bum. There's no buildings.
What?
I can see them now. It's annoying when
Okay,
it does the
that's
loading
just-
thing.
Oh.
Yeah, wait, Pat, there's lots of bugs at the moment. It's
Oh
just-
no. I was wrong. I don't see all the buildings. Now I have to wait on the roof of this one. Fuck.
That for me, it never has happened, so... The only things I've only gotten was like, when John is like, driving me, I get like, I pass through some buildings, handsome buildings,
Hey, Vancy, will you get some guns for me?
but find them.
Wait, no, I'm just gonna exit and then rejoin.
Yeah, I'm for.
Okay.
Okay, you
I'm
guys. keep
downloading.
going. Well, that didn't work, guys.
This way.
Oh, what do you mean?
His buildings has unloaded.
No, I pressed Alt F4. To see whether it would let me load back in. I don't think it's gonna.
It should. I'm 16 here.
Yeah, I'm not getting back in. No way.
Like at all.
Nope. But did it load for you in the end?
Yep. It always takes a very long
Okay,
one.
it says 4
Yeah,
gigs.
but what was
Yeah,
like? There was no buildings for me at
6.6.
all.
Oh, no buildings at all.
Yeah,
Never
nothing.
happened to me like that.
Oh wait,
I've only
wait,
seen the low
they
LOD.
installed the test server and the game?
What?
What?
Wait.
Here's a scar. So, but what are we gonna do now? Just leave? Go for
Actually,
Yeah.
another
don't,
match?
like, just
Go
stand
ahead.
there.
Go and hunt people.
Okay, I will make a kamikaze.
Let me join you in the kamikaze.
No. I stand alone.
You two should have a battle against each other.
No.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I'm gonna get you banned if you win.
No, you don't get banned.
If I
Only if you
have
report.
video, if you have video evidence and I report, and
Yeah, guess who's streaming?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to Roshok. I am sure there's nobody there.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. John, if you want, you can look at the stream.
Jan's doing mum jokes on people. That's fucking hilarious.
Where?
On a random Facebook post. It's funny. It's a good one. Somebody posted a picture of the pyramids and said, "When will we tear down these monuments of slavery?"
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
Yeah, Jan said, "Let's not forget the practical dimensions. It's fairly impossible to topple a massive object with such a low center of gravity." And then he says, "See also your mum, etc." It's so good.
Your mom is short and fat.
Yeah. And was erected by 1,000,000 slaves. Dun 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 dun.
Do you see them?
No?
They're shooting at me from your direction. Unless it's you just fucking with me.
Yes.
Fancy. Fancy.
Huh.
They're shooting you from. They're shooting me from your direction.
I pressed watch game, Fancy.
I can. You can just watch the game on thing.
Oh, it's on Twitch, is it?
I gave away. Oh, that didn't be YouTube one.
No. Don't worry. If you just
Like where is everybody?
go kill.
We could go to school.
Go to school.
This is taking so long.
Yeah. Turns out killing ourselves takes too long.
Okay, it's
John, let me
downloading.
just give you my YouTube link.
John, you did not told me that I need to download the test server and then the actual game.
No, you don't. You totally don't.
But it's
don't-
downloading right now, the test server and then.
Well, cancel the test server.
Yeah, the test server is.
So I don't
if
need
you
that.
want tests.
School.
Yeah, there are people up there.
Lots of them. I actually knocked out one. They're on the roof. Oh, I'm being shot at
But,
from the sides.
Which side?
Okay, I'm gonna let myself surprise what it is.
What's it? What are you saying?
Until then,
Multiple
I said
directions.
I'm gonna let myself be surprised by the game.
You're not gonna watch some
John,
videos of it?
it's time for hair shader, right?
Yes.
Like, why are you still wounded? Everyone's dead. Huh.
John isn't.
Brad P. Hair shader.
Oh yeah.
Now you get it right.
No, I got it straight away. It was just I was watching Vency failing.
What? How was I failing?
Because you always fail. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
At me.
John is in a good mood.
I'm always in a good mood. Always.
Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna regret purchasing it for $30 or not.
You're gonna enjoy some moments, and you're gonna get raging over other moments.
You're gonna rage in the small moments.
So if I want
You're
to
gonna,
rage,
like, be...
if I want to rage, I just play Call of Duty.
No, if you get a chicken dinner, you're gonna be chuffed. You're gonna be like, yeah. Winning this game is better than winning most games. Like a lot better. But you probably won't.
Tell me a bit about the controls, so I at least know how the controls are. So
normal
WASD
shooter
for moving, jump. You need to explain me that. I'm a console gamer, dude.
It's just WASD, and Q&E lets you peek, which is the
And
most
what's aiming?
right click.
Right click and left click is shooting. Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. Peeking, WASD, I know. Jumping also.
Yeah. There's a couple
Crouching
of things
is
you're gonna have to
control,
bind.
right?
You need to be able to zero your scope for different distances, so you have to bind that. And you want to bind a couple of
What do you
keys to
mean?
healing. Zeroing means
What
that
do you mean?
at different distances, you change your scope to be zeroed at different distances.
So I can
So you
set
don't
up
have to
key
aim above
binding so
Yeah. You can set up key bindings so you don't have to aim up above them. You can always aim on them. You just have to judge their distance first. You guys-
so like in Battlefield 4 where you can press a key so it's adjusted to 100, 200,
Yeah.
500, 1000.
It's exactly like that.
Oh,
You guys ready?
So you have bullet. So you have bullet physics.
Yep. And you have to aim
Perfect.
in front of people in the running as well.
Like in Battlefield, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's kind of a bit harder than Battlefield. The shooting's harder than Battlefield
Yeah, of course.
because it's a bit jankier.
Well,
Chunk.
harder than the new Battlefields. I remember the old ones. They were.
So if I'm lucky, I get the game ready in 2 hours.
Nice.
Few hours for me is okay. I can play with you then.
Yeah, I can as well. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys? Because I readied it. Okay.
But the refund starts from the second I'm starting the game, right? Not downloading, because if yes, I would waste already 2 hours only for downloading.
Okay.
No, it's-
4 hours played. It's either 4 hours, like more than 4 hours played, or more than a week, or like two. From having the game.
Hmm.
If that period-
But when I see you guys enjoying the game that much, then it can't be that bad.
Yeah, we are having a lot of fun on this game.
I hope. I hope. Wait, was it you betraying Fletcher?
Yeah, I betrayed Fletcher. It was great. But you can't betray people. But on this game, you can get like banned for one betrayal. He could have got me banned if he wanted to.
From the entire game.
Yep.
For
So
how
if you
long?
betray one of your teammates,
I think it's like a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
wait, you get banned from the entire game for a couple weeks, Because you betrayed someone.
Yeah.
If the guy
That's
reports-
fucking hard.
Only if the person records you and decides to
Should we
get
go
you
to
banned.
the prison?
Yep. I think that's out of the way enough. We're going to the prison.
We're gonna drop this boat.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself while it's downloading.
Come on. Okay, someone else is here. That means there's another team here. I'll go into the building at the high ground. Betsy, you should come to the high ground, but not the high ground, go to that building with Heifer. I think is the best thing to do.
One's getting on top of this building. I'm gonna be on the lowest floor.
Oh,
I'm
I think
getting-
we're probably gonna get screwed here.
Yeah, but isn't that the point of this?
I have a shotgun.
Prison to get what sex?
Tell me if you want me to come straight to you, Heifer. There's there's a shotgun here, Betsy. There's a scar upstairs.
Like 67 seconds.
Can we get the scar? Yeah, you shouldn't have picked it up. Get the scar, quick. We haven't got time. We have to go down and help Heifer. Drop it real quick if you can. Like, real quick.
Okay.
Good job.
Oh yeah, car and what is this M4?
Okay, you try and if you make your way out the back of the building, we can cover you.
I need to do something. Oh, this is only M16, but whatever. I need to make some room.
Like if you make your way out the back, we can cover you. There's one just gone in the front downstairs.
There's
Downstairs in the front. I can see your room. I can put fire on it.
There's two. What? I hit him with 9 bullets and
No.
he still killed me with a shotgun. That's fine though.
There's a whole team of 4 there.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
Yeah, you should have come outside way earlier than that.
Yeah.
yeah, I got it.
I should have known only 9 bullets cannot kill a person.
Knocked out one.
Second floor, 2 people.
I kind of just went there.
Put damage on lots of them. I'm just gonna go Kamakuzi on them.
I just go Kamakuzi. Down second floor.
There's other people fighting down there. I'm hitting like a wooden panel and it's stopping me hitting them. Kind of stupid. I swear there's like 3 down there. I don't want to just kamikaze, I want to try and take them out, right? Where the?
Oh, my screen is still like behind.
I don't get where they could possibly be. Why would they hang out that long there? I'm gonna kamikaze on them, don't worry guys. I'm just trying to take them out. I don't... Did they all kill each other? What the fuck? I saw one. I want to get better position. He saw me. Shit. No time to get better position now. I'm dead. Sure, he's gonna kill me. Damn. I didn't see him till it was way too late.
Till I fucking die. So how can Kim Jong-un justify that spending? Well, he argues that the huge military is the only thing staving off imminent invasion from a host of outsiders, and that is where we come in. Because the most dominant and useful villain in North Korea's narrative is the United States. And it is not like that comes out of nowhere. We sided with the South during the Korean War, and while many Americans may have forgotten just how devastating that war was, the North Koreans certainly haven't. They have an entire museum devoted to American war atrocities. And I'm not saying that there were none, but I don't think any were quite as over the top as this.
In the last liberation war, during our strategic retreat, the American hyenas occupied the land of Sinchon. They arrested Min Young-shik and stabbed her muscles with a 3-pronged spear and sucked her flowing blood.
You do that?
They also took the flesh from her thighs using a bayonet, dipped it in salt.
Is it getting hot in there?
And in case you're wondering, yes, you can buy coasters depicting that scene in the museum gift shop, but they are $16, which is the real war crime there. And the North Koreans'
let's go to a
in
calm place
anti-Americanism
then.
starts
We've gone to a
extremely
hectic
young,
place.
as one defector remembers.
In math book, it says there are 4
everybody
American
cool with that
bastards.
idea?
To kill 2 of them. Then how many American bastards left to kill?
Yep.
And as
We are
a
being streamed,
child,
by the way,
I
even our
saved 2
voices.
American bastards. And that
So I
was
would give
my
you a heads up
education.
before you start
Holy
being your
shit.
racist self.
It is fascinating when a country's culture
Yeah.
seeps even into their math lessons. Although it's not really surprising. As a British child, our math questions were, if Johnny has 2 artifacts and Dinesh has 2 artifacts, then how many artifacts is Johnny about to have? The answer, of course, all the artifacts. Dinesh's family can come visit them in the British Museum whenever they're in town.
Did my game crash? No? No, it
And
didn't.
the notion that North Korea is working on a bomb that can kill all the American bastards is a tremendous source of national pride. There have been stamps depicting missiles hurtling towards the US Capitol, and a few years ago they produced a video depicting the destruction of New York set to the least appropriate song imaginable.
At least one more team.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Yes, you heard
Where
right.
did you go?
That was a karaoke version of We Are the World set to New York.
Okay, so
in
John, there's
flames.
4 people with us.
And the last time
Okay, we're gonna go to the top, yeah?
Background imagery that inappropriate was every
Should we change and divert to them little farms to the left? If people are going to...
No, we're gonna
it has to
fight.
do with these 2 babies in a field of sunflowers, but it's making
Ramsey is so
everybody
far
uncomfortable.
that we can just fight. If we win, that's
So the
right.
North
We will
Korean
found the
regime
car
has
try.
been very
I found the
careful
car
about
already, by the way.
presenting a threatening image of Americans to its people, and some activists
Yeah, if we end up
have actually
driving
been
somewhere
trying to
for
undermine
ages,
that
we're going to end
by
up
sneaking
being
information
screwed
into
anyway.
the country on USB
Let's just
drives.
get this town, kill everybody, and then when Vensy gets
We
here...
send various
Okay,
comments,
so three
from stories
people
on human
down
rights,
and
general
one at
information on
the
South
lighthouse.
Korea, to images
Cool.
depicting the average American.
There's a shotgun and M16 here. I'm going to get both.
Found him 16.
Let's go straight over to the lighthouse guy on his own, yeah?
Yeah. I'll take helmet. No,
I only
no,
got 1
that's
clip
best.
of M16 ammo.
I have 2.
Okay. I'm going to have 1 look. Vensy, when you get here, loot the buildings that are Topsaki. No. Loot the buildings south of Topsaki. You're here? Okay, come straight to me. I'll give you a shotgun. If I cover us. Shotgun, 10 rounds. Right here.
This is bad place to be. I'm gonna cross the road.
Cool. Yep, we're running straight over to you
Why
now.
did Kevin cross the road?
Because we're going... Oh. Okay, I got it. We're going to the lighthouse. There's a guy up here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anyone going to top Zaki yet. I see the guy. I see. He's seen us. He's seen us.
Where?
He's in the building at the north, on top of the. He was on that
Top of the
grey
hill.
building. Yep, top of the hill, grey building.
That fuckboy.
Watch out, Fancy. He was at the boy shed. Fuckboy shed.
He's behind it. He's behind it.
I'm gonna go around. He's inside. Watch out.
Oh no, there's someone else. There's someone else.
Good one.
Behind us. Behind us. Behind us. Come. He's at my body. Coming to you now.
I've got no more bullets. You kill him quick.
I had 60. Take them.
You're literally dead.
Mhm.
That guy's a dickhead.
Yeah, he got a perfect timing.
Where?
He's on the hill to northeast 30. Northeast 30. He's coming up. He's running at us.
Ah!
What?
I know. Do you see? I was aimed exactly at him there.
Yeah.
2 shots.
Okay.
I didn't have a choke though, and that's not enough range, I guess, for a shotgun.
Shotguns, the competing guns of games.
How much
You never
does Photoshop take power from the computer?
Say what?
Like, do you think it's possible to run Photoshop and PlayerUnknowns at the same time on different screens?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Or
I
a fictional
rather
version of
use the
the
time
average
I'm being
American.
dead,
TV shows
somewhat
like The
creative,
Mentalist
and I
and
need to
Desperate
still design
Housewives.
a war.
Kong says, seems
Okay,
like
open
this
zip
one
of
from
this shop.
NCIS.
They'll be fine.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of
I'm
law.
gonna
They
set
show
up
police officers
my
reading
drawing
suspects their
tablet
rights
in
are
the
especially
meanwhile,
useful.
as we wait for
You know
the
what?
big
If
game.
nothing else,
Just
we
ready up.
finally
There's
have our
gonna be
answer
the
to the
small
decade-long
pause.
question: who the fuck
Like
is watching
the-
NCIS?
The lobby
It
area,
turns out it's all your mom's friends
gives me
and the
enough time
people
to
of
set up
North
everything.
Korea. And if you think about it,
Remember
that
to
is
go
very
into a full
dangerous
screen
for Kim Jong-un,
borderless or
because
something.
if people get a sense that the image of America that he has carefully painted for
That's
them
okay.
is false, he could have huge problems. And when you understand him in that light, as a dictator desperately hedging against a loss of power, it is possible to understand why all his recent threats against the United States have been reckless, but in his mind, also rational. And that brings us to the key question here. What are we going to do about this? Because on the campaign trail, Donald Trump made it all seem very simple.
They said, would you speak to the leader of North Korea? I said, absolutely. Why not? Why not? And they come out, Trump would speak to him. Who the hell cares? I'll speak to anybody. Who knows? There's a 10% or a 20% chance that I can talk him out of those damn nukes, because who the hell wants him to have nukes? And there's a chance.
No, there really isn't. Partly because, remember, Kim Jong-un believes they are critical for his survival, and on top of that, Donald Trump is a shitty
Is everybody not
negotiator.
ready yet? I
In his
guess they're
short
not.
presidency,
I've
he's failed
readied.
to get Mexico to pay for
Fancy.
his stupid wall. He's failed to
I
get...
only waited 5 minutes.
What did you say?
You didn't ready up all that time.
Sorry, I might be watching last week tonight. I'm sorry.
It's called you.
Oh my god, this face is so ugly. I could see my own eyeball.
You can't talk to people like that.
But I can't talk to anybody that my face is ugly. I take offense to that.
a Congress his party controls to pass a healthcare bill, and even when his administration does get something done, it way oversells it. Like when the White House announced a trade deal with China as very big news, gigantic and Herculean, and one much celebrated component turned out to be lifting a ban on beef imports that China had preliminarily agreed to
shooting
last
range?
September.
I don't know. No, those people will be going there.
Yeah.
I think people will also go here though.
Yeah, let's go.
No mobility makes people weak.
Yep, there is definitely a team coming here. I'm gonna go to the southwest side. There's one on the north side.
No, he's gonna land in the middle. I'm gonna join you
two.
guys there.
There's two others in the middle. Two in the middle.
Fuck. I see a weapon. I hope I can land there. No, I missed it.
As soon as I get a gun, I'll run at you guys.
There's one guy also close to the ruins, southwest 240. Like 50 meters out of the city.
Yes, he's out already.
A guy next to me found a shotgun while I was shooting at his friend.
Heifer, should I come to you with this shotgun? Or what do you want to do?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm reloading in a corner.
So, way to fucking go there, Donald.
won't loot
What a
anymore, I'll
very
just get
big
to you.
Herculean deal. Thanks to you, except not entirely thanks to you.
I'm taking the risky route.
America is now
Try
marginally
and
more
watch out into
able
the street
to
if you can.
export beef
If
again.
you've got a gun. So I'm taking a risky route
And
to you.
since taking office, Trump has voiced support for an even simpler solution.
I can see. Oh, there's one on the colonel's body. He's behind you. I cannot shoot him from this far. He's on top of the roof.
The North Korean situation.
I didn't see him.
Okay.
I hit him twice.
Which is a great thing.
I think that was the same
Right.
guy that killed me.
So,
I
in
think
the
so.
space of 14
That
seconds,
was, yeah.
there, he said the word great twice. He
I thought I was
pronounced
behind this-
China with three
this
syllables,
wall- this
suggested
building
someone
that
else
I'm right
should do
next
the
to
work
now.
for him, and then threw in a possibly or probably, rendering the whole thing meaningless. I think I
Well,
may have just hit Trump
that won't
bingo, and the prize that I want is to go drown in a river. But Trump's
see him.
idea there of convincing China to exert influence on North Korea is not inherently crazy. China shares an 800-mile border with North Korea and accounts for as much as 90% of North Korea's total trade, so they do have significant leverage. But some are skeptical about just what China could or is willing to do. Take sanctions. The UN have tried multiple rounds of increasingly harsh sanctions, but North Korea has always found easy ways around it.
North Korea is a 100% state enterprise, so these companies change their names the next day if they're listed for sanctions. That way the company stays, but with different names whenever there are sanctions.
You can do
If I'm
it, kill
included
them
in the
all.
list, my name can be changed too.
Yeah, and that is some pretty weak enforcement. Think about it this way. Let's say HBO decided they wanted to cancel this show. Their hand would be pretty weak if I was just able to get around that simply by changing the name to Earlier Times But Now, starring Spance Morgendorfer. And it is true that China could increase enforcement of its sanctions, but they are understandably worried about where that could lead.
What they worry about is, if they do that, will the regime collapse? What does that mean? Millions of refugees pouring into China,
Yes.
possibly a unified Korea that is then a pro-American country sitting on their southern border. With, don't forget, there are 30,000 American troops in South Korea, which would then be on China's border. And, by the way, 15 nuclear weapons.
You know that there are a lot of problems when you end up saying, oh, and by the way, 15 nuclear weapons. Imagine you were a babysitter and you heard, okay, you've got his EpiPen, you know about his nut allergy, he needs his inhaler every hour. Oh, and by the way, he has 15 nuclear weapons.
Kill you.
Now, Trump has also been mentioning military solutions.
They're not
but
waiting
even
outside the
targeted
building.
strikes against weapon systems could get out of
Come
hand
on, that's
very
embarrassing.
fast. North Korea would likely retaliate, and they have an estimated 8,000 pieces of heavy
Here they come.
artillery stationed just north of the DMZ, which is here. And that artillery is capable of reaching Seoul, which is just 40 miles away and is an area with 25 million people. So even a non-nuclear war could have horrific results. And let's just engage in some truly magical thinking. What if you could somehow just take out Kim Jong-un? Well,
trying to give me a chance to blank, like, you know,
crisis on your hands, as well as a leaderless country with a power vacuum and nuclear weapons. And as we've learned from Iraq and Afghanistan, when regimes fall and there is no plan in place, that vacuum can be filled with terrible things. We do not want to find out what North Korea's ISIS would be. Even just the phrase North Korea's ISIS is absolutely terrifying. It's like saying 9/11's Bill Cosby. What would that even be? I hope we never have to find out. So, sanctions are no guarantee, and military action could be catastrophic, and diplomacy is going to be extremely difficult, given that you usually need to have a specific goal in mind, and Trump seems to be making all of this up as he goes along.
Watching the window.
We are learning stunning new details about President Trump's extraordinary fire and fury threat tonight. Multiple sources telling CNN the president ad-libbed those words. They were improvised on the fly.
They know I'm here. Oh, they're questioning it because I haven't moved in a long while.
As I'm sure someone has had to say to Wayne Brady at a funeral more than once. Now is not a good time to improvise. Here's a one-word suggestion, Wayne.
He's literally standing just like where you're looking on the other side of that wall.
And look, the thing is, that's not a surprise. Deep down, we all assumed that he was winging it. We have become accustomed to discounting a large percentage of what comes out of his face. But North Korea is listening to what he says. And the people there have been primed for decades to believe that America is on the brink of an invasion. Just look at their government's response to his fire and fury.
The American commander-in-chief remains stuck at a golf course, oblivious to what is happening, and talking about such nonsense as fire and fury.
He doesn't know I'm here.
He can't. With people who are incapable of rational thought. The Strategic Armed Forces has judged that we must respond with absolute force.
If I just die, we could play another one, right?
Okay, just to be clear, the president is not stuck at a golf course. Unless the cart ran out of gas and he has to walk, in which case, yes, the president is very much stuck at the golf course and may need to be airlifted out. So here is where we are. We have two nuclear-armed leaders who are accustomed to issuing empty threats to impress their own people, and they are now currently goading each other towards Armageddon, which is absolutely terrifying.
There's a choke on the floor right
next to you. I don't really have a solution to this, but part of me would love the chance, just the chance, to speak directly to the North Korean people. So on the off chance that this show is smuggled over their border on a USB drive crammed with NCIS episodes, I would just like to say this. Hi, North Korea. You may be hearing some frightening rhetoric from our president, but if it helps at all, when our president says words, he doesn't necessarily mean what those words mean. It's very difficult to describe to you. We're still trying to wrap our heads around it ourselves.
This is the stupidest thing I could do,
so I'm just going to do it. It is now kind of your problem too.
Okay, yeah, walk into the wall.
But I want to talk to you about some misconceptions.
In the middle of nowhere.
Misconceptions about you, but
yeah,
you should know,
everything.
Ideally, that we are not remotely what your state propaganda implies either. We honestly do not spend our days plotting your destruction.
Who am I going to kill now?
We spend them sharing cat memes and spinning fidget and getting furiously angry about a singing boy barely appearing in our favourite dragon show. So, for what it's worth,
get your pistol out and shoot, and if they're in pistol range, they'll come and get you.
Of how America is feeling right now in a way that you might understand and enjoy, and that is through the international language of the accordion. And I have some good news and some bad news there. The bad news is I do not play the accordion. The good news is I know someone who plays it like a fucking angel.
That's the best thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the people of North Korea, please welcome Mr. Weird Al Yankovic.
It'll be so interesting. Yeah. Make them really slow.
Would you annihilate us if you had the chance?
Nope, I'm done with modeling. Nope. I need to find a big modeling.
Don't stop moving. Kill them all. Gotta go fast. You can kill them with a pistol at that range, I'm sure. Because they know that. It sounded like that building. Yeah, that'll work. Flashbang and stuff. It's like, I'm over here, guys. I am Batman.
Smoke entrance, yeah.
I am bad.
If you're running that pistol with them now, that'll be the best clip ever.
I'm sure this building is extremely clear.
Yeah, totally.
I would have missed that shot if someone was there. Fuck.
Look east. From up here.
Okay, must be further away. Or between the buildings.
I think they just carried on.
I'm gonna do this. Haha.
Don't do that. Do that. Yeah, pistol. He's so scared right now. He's panicking. He's full of fear.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a show that is notorious for the edits that 4Kids made to it when it was localized for Western audiences.
Amongst many lose the element of
censorship-related
surprise.
changes, such as the removal of suggestive themes and violence, there were also many other changes that
The
4Kids
surprise
made,
is-
such as removing
I'm
virtually
here.
any instances of text from the footage, including even when the original
somebody
text was
has
in English.
died.
Today,
Yeah,
Sense
people
Gaming
died.
will be
There's another
taking a
one
look
right in
at
front.
some of these changes, and
This is
more
where the fight happened,
specifically
you heard it.
focusing on the edits that were made to the
Oh, there's 3 dead.
character
It's
Taya
just him. He hasn't got a
Gardner.
teammate.
Taya is one of Yugi's best friends, and is one
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
just
main
wondering
characters
if he
throughout the show's
jumps down from
224
balcony.
episodes. She is also the only female character within Yugi's circle of close friends. So without further ado, here are 8 ways that 4Kids changed Yu-Gi-Oh's Taya Gardner. Number 1, Taya's name. Taya is not called Taya in the Japanese version. Instead, she goes by the name Anzu Mazaki. Anzu's original name is of Japanese origin, and it's likely that 4Kids were of the opinion that something more Western would fit better. As for the meaning behind the original name, Anzu in Japanese means apricot, and Mazaki can be translated into mask of truth. Number 2, the time that Taya got mugged. Episode 22 contains a scene that 4Kids were never going to allow in the English versions of the show. After the Western release, Taya gets confronted by a mugger who tells her to hand over all of her money.
Check the other people. He probably took all the best stuff, but
here the mugger can be seen with a camcorder, which he often uses to videotape Taya's skirt. Additionally, whilst the Japanese version makes no direct mention
I
of
wonder
what
if
the
there's
guy was
anybody
after,
else
with him
like
continuing
here,
to
up
take
here,
her
there.
skirts and saying that she best do what he wants her to do, the taboo implication is
But what
rather
was he
clear.
waiting
The
for?
English version removes
Like,
all
he was
shots of the
clearly waiting for
camcorder
someone to
and
push
the
out from
footage
the
that he
door.
was filming, and instead makes it very clear that he's only after her money. Furthermore, in one shot, Taya's skirt was
AK?
even lengthened,
I don't
like
want it.
so.
I have the
Number 3,
SKS.
Taya and the other footage that he was filming, and
Nothing.
instead makes it very
Nothing
clear that
useful.
he's only after her
Oof.
money. Furthermore,
this one.
in one shot, Taya's skirt was even lengthened,
No.
like so. Number
Nothing.
3, Taya and the other Yugi going on a date. Taya
Where
and
do I
Yugi's
wanna- oh,
romantic
yeah.
feelings weren't completely removed by 4Kids,
Now you can show
although they
me how
did
good
tone
you are
it down
sniping.
on numerous occasions, including the time that the pair went on a
360.
date. The date took
Yeah.
place during episode
I almost
53
missed.
and was set up by Yugi to try and cheer his other self up.
Okay.
The English version,
Have you got-
however,
what
never
kind of
mentioned that
scope
this
have
was
you
a
got?
date,
Yeah.
and it also
What?
removes all elements of
Oh,
shyness
both.
from the two
Nice.
characters.
Mhm.
Instead, 4Kids
pretty
rewrote the
awesome.
section so that it's all just about trying to help the other Yugi figure out his past. Here's an example of how 4Kids altered the scene.
I am the ultimate winner of Rorschach.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I guess not. But I still have many riddles to unlock. I don't have time for surprises.
Don't worry. What I've got planned's gonna help.
Wait, is there somebody in that window?
How
No,
am I
it's
gonna help the
trash
spirit
idea.
figure out his past? I mean, I know a little bit about the Millennium Puzzle, but I'm not sure there's anything I can tell him about it that he doesn't already know. This is way too much pressure.
もう一人の遊戯とのデートか。遊戯はもう一人の遊戯を千年パズルの中にいる別の人格だって言ってるけど、私ってば何緊張してんのよ。
Really?
And continuing on with that notion is number 4, Taya's jealousy towards Rebecca. Again, this wasn't completely removed in the dub, but 4Kids did sometimes tone this down for Western audiences. Rebecca is a young but highly competent duelist who appears numerous times throughout the show. She has a huge crush on Yugi and will often shower him with affection and makes no secret of her feelings. Even in the English version, Taya will sometimes be shown getting annoyed by the attention Yugi receives from her. However, in the Japanese version, her jealousy was much more clear. Take this scene for example, which 4Kids decided to remove a whole section from.
I just hope they've got a tunnel of love, don't you?
Number 5, Taya needing to pee. It is clear that 4Kids feels that characters needing to pee is too inappropriate for Western audiences, as this is something that was removed multiple times throughout the show.
I'm so paranoid about the school, like there must be someone.
Occurs during a scene with Taya and Joey on a boat in episode 3. Whilst in Japan she was feeling uncomfortable due to needing to go to the toilet, in the English version this was changed to her being cold.
Hey, Taya, stay down or we're busted!
It's freezing out here, I can't sit still.
In another few hours, the sun will rise.
That's not funny, Tristan.
もうダメ。
おい、隠れてないとまずいって。
だって我慢できないんだもん。おトイレどこ？
そこからすればいいだろ
う。バカ！私男じゃないんだから。
Number 6, Taya's monsters. Whilst Taya doesn't duel that often throughout the show, she is actually a pretty decent duelist herself, and her deck revolves around various female spellcaster and fairy types of monsters. However, the types of cards that she uses were a big source of censorship over in the West, with many of Yu-Gi-Oh's female monsters being altered overseas so that they are, for example, dressed in more clothing. This means that numerous of Taya's cards were affected. Examples including Fairy's Gift, which was given a dress over in the West, as well as Elf's Light, which was again given extra clothing outside of Japan. Number 7, the rope incident. All references to this scene from episode 28 were completely removed by 4Kids. Taya, Tristan and Bakura must all climb a tall building via a rope, and the boys insist on Taya going first so that if she falls they will be able to catch her. It's likely that this wasn't the only reason for them wanting her to go first though, and Taya pulls on her skirt nervously and with a red face tells them that there's no way she's going first.
Mess.
This whole section was cut out in the West. Furthermore, when the group do eventually climb the tower, it is only in the Japanese version where the boys are made to wear blindfolds to make sure there's no peeping. And lastly, number 8, the shower scene. During episode 12, Taya takes an outdoor shower whilst the gang set up camp for the night. Surprisingly, 4Kids made a few changes to this scene over in the West. There were 2 changes made to the scene. The first of these is to some dialogue from Mai and Joey.
Look at you go, Joey. Only thing missing is a chef's hat. And a cute apron.
Jeez, alright already.
こんな男ども覗くんじゃないわよ。ちゃんと料理しな。あんずちゃん、外は私が見てるから安心して。
How is there still 45 people alive at this
later
point?
when Taya thinks
That's
she
a lot
hears somebody
for
outside.
this game.
Mai rushes in but can't find anything. However, it is only in the Japanese version where they suddenly hear another strange noise. First up is the English version to compare it with.
Oh fuck. Closest shed.
What's wrong?
Thank you.
I heard something moving around
B&B.
right outside.
Well, it's gone now.
Wow.
I hope there's gonna be other people too, so we can fight over the shed.
どうしたの？今カーテンの向こうで物
The
音。
winner shall be crowned king of fuckboys.
誰もいないわ。
That's not a shed that it will do.
何かあったのか？おい、入っていいか？
いいわけないだろ。
I'm on.
And now you're in the toilet.
I'm home, but this is somebody else's home. Ah, there's not even a second floor here, like, what? Okay. Hello. Is there anybody out there? No. Seems like they're fighting over there. Ah, somebody's there. I don't think I have the range.